Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of
Making
Making It
It
with
with
the
the
Millionaires. You
Millionaires.
guys, it's story time because what I just experienced was actually ridiculous. Okay, so I'm sitting here, two kids, two kids on my own. Joelle stepped out real quick to go to Target. Target is 4 minutes away down the street, like quick little drive. In the how many minutes were you gone? I don't know.
Maybe it was more than 30.
This guy was
Maybe it was 30.
this
30?
guy was
Okay.
bad.
Well
Okay.
done, Jolene.
We're just sitting down watching a simple little episode on Netflix, trying to relax, have a cozy little night in. And then all of a sudden, I hear a knock on the door. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, every time I hear a knock on the door, I'm just like, if I wasn't expecting someone, I'm just like, I don't know who could be knocking on the door. And I've seen way too many videos where somebody has a knock on the door or somebody says delivery and they open the door and then they get mugged and then like things go wrong. So like for me, I'm not gonna open the door for any random stranger because of that. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like people who know us don't go through that door.
Yeah, like everybody who knows, like they go through the door that we go through, okay? So I was just like, huh? Like who's knocking? And the way that they were knocking was like an aggressive knock, okay? Like it wasn't just like a bang bang, hey, I'm here, surprise. It was like a bang 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 bang, open up. And I was just like, what is happening? So I'm just like, who could it be? And Jolene's like, oh, let's go open the door. I'm just like, no, you don't open the door. Like that's not what you do. So I go and I'm just like, all right, let me look through the little peephole. Guys, the peephole's blocked. Like I'm just like, are they putting their finger in front of the peephole? Like I'm seeing absolutely nothing. Like
I
pitch
think
black.
I think it either has paint on it or it's dirty because I've never
Like,
looked at it.
yeah,
Actually, I looked at it before.
I want to go look at it again because I'm just like, why don't I see anything? So like I was just like, And so then I wait for a second and I'm just like, who's there? I hear nothing. And I'm just like, all right, I'll try one more time. I was like, who's there? You hear nothing. And I was just like, oh no. I felt like I was in the movie Taken. Like I was just like, let's go. I was like, Jolene, let's go. I grabbed Joriel, and then I was just like, Jolene, we're going upstairs. And then she's like, open the door. I was like, shh, shh, let's go upstairs. Like I didn't even have time to pause the TV, no nothing. Like I was just like, we're running, okay? So I run upstairs and I have Jolene in front of me and I'm just like, don't make noise, let's go. Like we didn't turn on any lights. I just went straight to the room. I put Joriel down in his bassinet and I run to the window to see if I could get a view from upstairs, like who this person is. Because I'm just like, what? As I'm up there, they start banging even louder. Like, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like, what does this person want? And so then I'm looking like, who could it possibly be? Because I don't see no car in front of the house. I only see a car across the street from the house. And I'm just like, could it be them? And so then I see the people in the car across the street looking at our house. So I'm just like, okay, maybe it's them. So I'm trying to see if I can get a good view of who they are. But then that car drives away. So I call Joelle and I'm just like, babe, listen, like somebody's banging on the door. I don't know who it is. Like, I'm scared. What was your reaction?
My reaction?
Yeah.
I thought it was this guy. Wait, no. That's not what I thought. I just assumed the person was at the wrong house. That was my first reaction. I was just like, nobody's looking for me. I don't have ops. Like, I don't have any enemies that I know of for somebody to come be looking for me, and nobody messaged you or me to be like, hey, we're outside. So
that was the other thing. I kept checking my phone, but guys, my phone brightness is on 100, so I'm like a little scared. So I'm trying to like back into a corner to see if I can make sure I look at the phone without any light coming outside. Like I'm like trying to think of any possible scenario. And then Joelle's just like, babe, I'm coming home. Like, don't worry, I'll be there in like a few minutes. And I was just like, and so then I'm just like, all right, but be careful. Like, you don't know like what this person wants or what's like, why are they so angry? And as I'm talking on the phone with Joelle, this person's banging. And so then I get close to the window so I can hear. They're like, you better come out. You better come out. Da-da-da-da. I'm outside. Da-da-da. You better come out. And I'm just like, who is this person? Like, who do they think they're like, who do they think they're coming to see? Because it's not me. Like, I don't have no ops either. So I'm just like, who is this? I'm
Yeah,
just
I'm like, oh, they probably came to see the baby, but they didn't message us though.
yeah, like I was just like, like I don't know who this is. I don't know why they're mad. It's not me. Like I didn't do nothing to nobody. So then, oh my gosh, it was so scary, you guys. And so then Joel's like, I'm coming home, and I'm just like, wait, what if? Because I'm thinking all the scenarios in my head. I'm just like, what if they came to see their girl, and then you come out and
Oh
they're
my
just like,
gosh.
what is my girl doing with this person? And what if they try and fight my husband for no reason, for a misunderstanding? So I was like, wait, babe, wait, let's take a second to think, just in case.
Because you said wait, I was gonna drop everything, but yeah, like wait. So I went to the checkout.
Yeah, like, because I was just like, I think we're gonna be okay. But that's the thing. Okay, so there was a Jolene. This was not funny. This was not funny.
Mm-mm.
So, like, I'm thinking it's the car across the street. I see that car drive off, and I do see that person look at the house. Then I'm thinking, okay, we're good. Then I see from the corner of my eye, from like the upstairs window, that this person was actually pulled up into our driveway. So then they back out of the driveway and come to the front of the house. And then I see them come out of their car, and that's when they start yelling, like, I can see your lights are on, like, come out, like, I'm outside. Like, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, no. So they get back in their car, and Joel's just like, I'm down the street. And then Joel comes, and he's bold. Like, what'd you do, baby?
I seen the guy in front of the house inside his car driving off, and then before he could drive off, I didn't even pull in all the way. I parked halfway through by like the front, and then I got out the car, and then I went up to him, and I was just like, "Were you looking for me?" And he was just like,
Were
"Oh."
you looking for me?
Imagine he took that the wrong way. He's just like, actually, yeah, I was looking for you. What you doing with my girl?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But my tone doesn't. My tone's not aggressive.
Yeah.
So I asked him if he was just looking for me. And he rolled down his window. He said, "Nah, he was at the wrong place." I was just like, "Okay, you at the wrong place," and then we just left it like that.
You guys, I'm sitting upstairs in my window like, please don't kill him. Please. He's a good man.
Yeah, the guy looked like he was in his like 40s.
Yeah,
like
but
mid
he was
40s.
mad. He was mad.
He's not. He's mad at somebody else.
Yeah.
He was probably an Uber driver waiting for his passenger to come out, and the person's taking mad long.
I don't think so. Because they get paid even if you don't come out.
Yeah, but
and they could go get another job.
He was just gonna get $5. But what if that trip was going like, I don't know. What if it was a high profile client?
No, an Uber driver wouldn't yell at their client. No. Like, I feel like it was like something like domestic.
Oh.
Anyways, I'm so glad Joel is back home. We're safe. We're all right. Like, we're safe. Our little family is okay. Yeah.
He was not that dangerous.
I don't care.
I think he was pulling a prank on his friends.
I feel like anyone could be dangerous. And so, like, I was just, like, very scared.
I think he was pulling a prank on his friends.
I don't think so, babe.
Yeah.
Truly. Truly. Like, this guy's mad. He wants to yell at somebody, and it's not me.
Well, imagine he was after the previous owner.
No.
Nah. That guy was old.
Yeah.
Gloria was making some loud
Oh, yeah, that's true.
He was
I'm upstairs
crying, right?
trying to be quiet, and then that's when the baby wants... Like, guys, this is all he does all day. But the moment somebody was outside and I'm scared that we're about to get abducted, like, he starts crying. I was like, oh, my gosh.
How was he crying, Jolene?
Wah, wah.
Yeah.
And I was just like, shh. Like trying to bounce. Oh my gosh. What? Quarter past 30 minutes. Oh my goodness.
Did I show you how
scary.
I was talking?
It was scary, but I'm glad that we survived. I literally was praying. I was like, God, please protect us. Protect my husband. Oh my gosh. So I'm just glad we're okay. Because what a way. What a day.
What a day.
I'm going to show you what my dad bought.
No, it's okay. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning into my story time. right, see you later. This is
Making it with the millionaires.